Let's go.
Alrighty then. Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Ninja Reviewer here to review My Little Pony Friendship Magic Season 5, Episode 22. What about Discord? And what about Discord indeed about this episode? Now, okay, where do I even start with this episode? Like, literally, where... Alright. I'm just like, what the fuck about this episode, like, at first? Where do I fucking start with this episode? Like, what was the point of this episode? I mean, granted, Alright, let me get to it. Let's start from the beginning. So apparently Twilight takes a little vacation, is what she likes to call it. Now, there were a lot of inside jokes in this episode, which some of them were pretty clever and funny, the way they worked. But at the same time, they kind of ran its course after a while, and it's like... It's just... Alright, well, anyways. We got to the beginning, and she's doing it for like 3 days, because she has nothing else to do. Because, again, Twilight is bored. So what she does is this pretty much... She just does that for like 3 days, spends all day in the library, then all of a sudden she gets out of the library, out of the castle, and she realizes that Discord is palling around with Rainbow Dash, which is like a rare occasion, because Rainbow Dash would never really hang out with Discord that much and do something this awesome, because, you know, some of them still don't trust Discord that much. But anyways, Discord was best troll. Now, the ending to this episode, I will say, was a really great moral. I love the moral at the end because he was trying to prove that, you know, he was trying to teach her a lesson that even though, because not inviting Twilight wanted to find out if she would actually have any kind of sign of jealousy. And it turns out that she actually does. That she has a little side of jealousy that she was not there with her friends to experience the recreation of that moment. So, the lesson for the episode was fine. Like, the way Discord did it, though, was kind of a bit douchey and trollish. It was awesome, man. Him just trolling at the end. Like, Discord is just a what the fuck. Like, this whole episode, at first, was just what the fuck. Like, alright, okay. So, she's trying to figure out why she's trying to enjoy these moments. Here's the thing that kind of irked me, though. Why the hell is Twilight still not giving Discord a chance and trusting it? I mean, come on, it's been like 2 seasons since the dude has been reformed, and you still can trust him. Like, oh, maybe it's some kind of spell. Bullshit, it even wasn't. It was just Discord trying to teach you a lesson, you moron. It was basically to teach you a lesson that even though you're busy doing something, you know, when you're not involved, that doesn't mean, you know, you I don't know. It's hard for me to explain it, but really it's basically that not inviting Twilight to the events was kind of a test that Discord wanted to do. It was similar to the episode, what was it? Shit, what was that episode? The one with Discord in it. It was the last season. Three's a Crowd. That was it. Three's a Crowd. Where pretty much you want to pretty much, find out that, you know, like, that ever since, you know, he got reformed and everything, like, why doesn't he ever think about Discord, or why doesn't he even care about him? Like, you know, you do all this exciting things, but Discord, you don't invite him, you don't even talk to him, now that she's become a princess, she doesn't try to get involved with other people like Discord. I mean, the main 6, yeah, but someone like Discord who got reformed doesn't get, involved in the situations, kind of makes Discord a little jelly there. And that's the reason why, he did this for Twilight to teach her a lesson. And not to mention for Cadence as well. Like, it's like now we know that in her life of her castle, of her being royal princess is boring as well. She was the same as Twilight, where she wanted to do something exciting from her regular princess duties, and she had a really good time at doing it. Kind of the same thing here, but not really. Like, we see the others are having like a really awesome time. They're hanging out with Discord. And by the way, the references to this episode was really nice. I like the Back to the Future reference. There was one reference from like What About Bob? Like, I heard something about this is supposed to be a parody of that series, which by the way, I've never seen the series, but someone explained it to me, like what it was, and I'm like, okay, so this is why I'm just like a bit confused. So this whole time, Twilight's trying to figure out this whole recreation of how they got to these inside jokes of these situations and how they understand these inside jokes. Like Discord, saying like, turning into a snake. Like, the way they were trying to explain it was just jibble jabble. Like, at first it's like, I was helping out, Granny Smith, but then Applejack is like, no, you're helping out my sister Applebloom. It's like, oh, apples are all the same. So anyways, he said something about there was like a snake that popped out of the ground, of the grass, or that someone said it was a hose. I think Rarity said it was a hose or something, and then Applejack said it was a snake. So all this combined together was confusing enough as it is. So this whole inside joke was just something was just chasing them, and then Discord made this like little thing that it was, I think it was just Discord, pretty much. Him just like screwing around with the main six is like what I'm actually getting at here. But the references again were nice. I like the references. Discord did make things somewhat entertaining. I forget the painter dude's name. The painter dude with the afro that does all those pictures. Like they made so much references. Like, I think it was even an episode of the Boondocks, if I'm not mistaken. I forget his name. Put it down in the comment section down below, because I remember watching a couple of that. They also parody him like a lot. Like, I know Family Guy did a parody of him. Like, everybody I know does a parody. Even like Mad TV did like a parody of that guy and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's kind of like how I know him. So it's like, yeah, but mainly though, it's like the references and everything, they were pretty funny. I like Discord's little Doc Brown uniform thing that he was wearing. That was kind of cool. And Pinky's too. Actually, Pinkie Pie's was cool too. I like the little I think he was trying to be what's his name? The main character, Hardy, I think his name is, or Morty. I think it's Morty. Yeah. Or Marty, I think it's Marty. Yeah, Marty, that was his name. The one with the coat. And I really like Back to the Future, and it's a shame I forget the main character. But again, it's been a while since I watched the movie, but I do know, Doc Brown. I know him easily, but anyways. I think they're trying to imply this whole time travel thing a lot, like promoting it, because we all know that's going to be part of the finale when Starlight Glimmer comes to play, which, that's mad hype, can't wait. By the way, there's a little Easter egg that I noticed too, where Starlight Glimmer is hiding in the corner somewhere, and like at the 10-minute mark, like Discord and the gang are walking, and you'll see her like somewhere in the bushes that are hiding. But regardless though, pretty much this whole thing was just to teach Twilight a lesson about even though she's the princess of friendship and others are doing something without her and having a good time, she's trying to explain it by some kind of science of magic, and she's trying all these experiments, but they're failing, and then the main six are like, okay, this is pretty pointless. Oh, and by the way, I like the Sakura cameo. It's about damn time we saw her. We haven't seen Sakura since fucking season 4. And I'm talking about way beginning of season 4. Yeah, that's the last time, sadly, we saw Sakura, was the beginning of season 4 with the premiere. The one with, the one where they, the thorn thing, or the tentacle rape thing that they're trying to do as a joke, passing on and stuff like that. That thing. Yeah, that was the last time that we actually got to saw Sakura, which is pretty sad, but true. Unless there was another time in season 4, but again, I just don't remember. But I'm pretty sure that's the only time we have not seen her. But regardless, though. And I like the orange Fluttershy thing. That actually was just like a huge what the fuck. I'm like, okay, that just was like random as hell, dude. That just like came out of nowhere. And I like Discord Snake. I like him turning into Applejack was just a huge freak. You're like, whoa, dude. I think some of the writers were like baked when they fucking wrote this episode. Like, seriously. But regardless of all that, for a Discord episode, make new friends but keep Discord was a lot better, in my own personal opinion. This episode Well, see, I wanna say it's good, but or maybe just decent to okay, like, but it was funny. Some of the stuff was funny, but getting to the point of it, like Twilight was the issue of the episode that irked me. Because again, she's trying all this shit, but you just gotta realize Spike had a point. You're jealous. You're trying to create a situation that you weren't there just to prove that, it was my fault I was being inside the cot. And I mean, not cot, in the castle. It was my fault. I should have been there to recreate those moments. Now I feel lonely. Now I feel jealous. Stuff like that. And we get to see it now that the Princess of Friendship has discovered jealousy, and now she actually learns a lesson in jealousy, which makes sense. But the way they try to do it throughout this whole episode was sort of not. Twilight's method made no sense whatsoever freaking ever. But regardless, though, see, I can't even decide a review score for this because I don't even know if this was. Alright, so I mean, I guess it's a good episode. I mean, it's good. It's just what the fuck. It's just a what the fuck. I mean, I wouldn't really say it's boring by all means. A lot of people in the comments said the episode was really boring. Not a lot of stuff was really going on in the episode. Like, it could have been better. But I will say the lesson at the end was actually really good. I like how Twilight discovered the meaning of her, becoming, jealousy and stuff like that. So, that was actually pretty cool. But overall, I just can't give this episode. I don't know, because it was such a huge mindfuck until, like, the very end. But the moral of the episode was pretty good. I mean, I had problems with Twilight trying to prove her theory that you can't create a situation that's already been created. It's just not possible, and it ruins the moment. Twilight, stop being annoyingly paranoid. Sometimes it's funny when she's paranoid, but she's not. In this fucking episode, I just don't know. I just don't know how to feel about this episode. I mean, I guess between the middle of a 3.5, I guess, for this episode, but nah. I don't know. I don't know. This episode has fucking broken me, man. It broke me. I just don't know. I don't even know if I could even give this episode a fucking rating. Like, I don't even know. I could say it was decent, I guess. Like, nah, it's fucking Discord, whatever, he's a troll. I guess the moral, fine, I'll let it pass. Fuck it, I'll let it pass. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I'll give it, like, a good rating. But or a decent episode, like, okay, fine. I don't know. I really just don't know. And I wanted to make this review a bit shorter. But now, again, I just don't know. I guess, I'm guessing between scores here, but let me clear my thoughts here. Hold on, let me just clear my thoughts. Okay. Maybe this episode gets, I guess, a solid rating, I guess. It's solid, so I guess a 3.5 out of 5. Even though it's a Discord episode, I'll have to give points a little down for this huge mess of a mindfuckery of trying to recreate a situation, and Twilight just wasn't helping at all, so I'll give it a solid rating. I'm not going to give it a good, because I think that would be way too much. So a 3.5 out of 5, decent, solid episode, I guess. I don't know, that's my rating, I'm sticking to it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about what about Discord. And I will see you guys next time for episode 23. This one is the final map episode, so it's canon, so that's something I'm looking forward to. And then the rest, then we can finally wrap up season 5. So I'm done. I'm gonna end it now. Ninja Reviewer signing out. Peace out. MM Manga fans, keep supporting Richard Media Watch and Watch. Discord for the win. Yeah, Discord for the win, because he is an awesome troll, especially the ending. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5, decent plus to solid episode, I guess. It's solid. Let's just leave it as a solid episode, as I can't really say it's good, it's great, it's just okay, it's decent. It's decently solid, I guess. I don't know. I mean, there were some really good references that I laughed at and noticed. But other than that, yeah, that's it. So I'm done. See you guys. Peace. Have a nice day. Anime Mug fans, keep supporting much media what you watch. And bronies, bro hoop, brony on. See you next week for episode 23.